Max Ernst was one of those artists who saw the world in a totally different way. His paintings aren't just strange, they're full of meaning. And if you look closely, birds keep showing up. But why? What is it about birds that spoke to him so much? And what's the deal with his mysterious alter ego, Lop Lop? Hi, my name is Ashiqin, and why don't we take a closer look at Ernst's obsession with birds, how they show up in his art, and what they really symbolize in his world. Born in Brühl, Germany in 1891, Max Ernst was a lot more than a guy with a pencil and a canvas. He was a pioneer of surrealism, and his obsession with birds began way before he even picked up a brush. In fact, Ernst's obsession with birds started in his childhood when he would look out the window and see them soaring freely. But no, he wasn't just casually birdwatching. He was looking for meaning, because, of course, that's what you do when you're a future surrealist. But wait, Ernst didn't just paint birds. No, he had a secret weapon in his surrealist toolkit, an alter ego named Lop Lop. Lop Lop is this weird bird-like creature that Ernst inserted into his works, almost like he was channeling some kind of inner bird spirit. A mix of human and bird, Lop Lop embodied Ernst's personal alter ego in a way that made him both the observer and the observed in his own surreal world. Why Lop Lop though? Because, let's be real, Ernst wasn't about that plain Jane ordinary alter ego life. She wanted a character that was as unpredictable and surreal as his mind. Lop Lop is a birdman, but also kind of not. He's both a guide to Ernst's subconsciousness and a representation of a part of Ernst that's always just a little bit out there. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want a weird bird person sidekick to dive into the deep mysteries of the mind with? Now, let's talk about why birds were so important to Ernst, not just because he thought they looked cool or anything. Birds to Ernst represented freedom, transformation, and the subconscious, all things he was obsessed with exploring like a surrealist does. In Ernst's world, birds were the ultimate symbol of freedom, soaring high above the world of everyday life. But they also represent the psyche's wild, untamable side, kind of like that weird part of you that makes impulse purchases at 2 a.m. or send that text you definitely shouldn't have. But it's all good because, for Ernst, embracing that chaos and not knowing is part of the creative process. Take his The Birds 1927 painting for example. The image shows a variety of bird-like forms, each representing something different. Some appear like symbols of chaos, others of serenity. But the point is that birds in his works were never just one thing. They were multi-purpose. They were transformation in action. Max Ernst wasn't just creating weird birds painting to freak people out, but he also helped shape how surrealists viewed the subconscious. He used birds to dive into that untapped realm where the normal rules don't apply. It's like he looked at reality and said, what if the laws of physics don't apply? What if birds could be anything? Ernst's birds symbolized a break from the real world and allowed him to create this surrealist wonderland where the line between dream and reality was always blurry. So, if you're into deep psychoanalysis, existentialism, or just like weird art, you can thank Ernst for this bird-inspired mind-bending legacy. And that's a wrap on Max Ernst and his fascinating world of birds and surrealism. I hope this gave you a fresh look at how artists use symbols to tell deeper stories. Thanks for flying in the journey with me, and remember, if life feels like one big birdcage, just channel your inner Lop Lop and break free. Thanks for watching!